welcome to day 3 of the Captain's Blog. You join me in the stairwell of St Helen's Church at Ranworth, and we're at the foot of it. It is pouring with rain outside, so I've come here, and all you can hear probably is my anorak on the stonework, and you probably can't see me too clearly, but we're in the middle of a storm, which is why probably it's unwise to do this in case there's some thunder. I'll show you outside. So, if you've done this before, you know it's not the easiest thing in the world to do. Now try doing it, holding a camera and pointing at yourself. Not the easiest thing in the world to do. So, I think what I'll do is I'll come back to you later on. As Norfolk's concerned, it's pouring with rain, and I'm next to this big metal thing, so don't want to be up here too long. So, more later. So it's been a bit of a disappointing Captain's Blog today, because this is only the second time you've seen me and heard me. But it's already now almost 5:15 in the evening, and let me fill you in on what's happened. So this morning went to Herbert Woods to top up with water. Richardson's engineer came and sorted out the heating problem, which turned out to be the overheat switch had tripped on the unit, and he'd come all this way, he pressed the button and it worked. So it's a shame they couldn't sort of say, have you tried doing this, over the phone, and saved him his journey. But anyway, popped into Latham's, and then on the boat with my mother and a friend of hers that's come up, and took them on a bit of a tour around, basically, from Potter Heigham via St Bennett's, and then to Ranworth, where we popped up to the top of St Margaret's, or Margaret's I think, church, and then had some grub and drink in the maltsters, and then back on the boat back to Potter Heigham. Missed the downpour. I stayed in whilst it passed over. It's now passed. I'm hoping it's not going to return, and I'm going to be trying something rather ambitious. So the old heart's pumping, because what I'd like to try and do is more in the dike that leads to Womack Water, but that will require a wild mooring using the rond anchors. So it's going to be interesting, but I think we're going to pull it off. And if not, then I'll head down and, you know, if needs be, I'll moor at Womack Water. You know, stern on there, and if that's full up, then I just have to do the mud weight. But anyway, no, so I'm confident I'm going to be able to do that. It just takes a little bit of time, but it's very quiet at the time of the year, so you know, no one's going to see me cocking about, basically. I'd love to show you, but I can't. Hi, what's that all about? You see, there is a degree of editing in these, but as far as it goes, it's pretty recorded live. So yeah, basically, going to try and do that. Throw the rond anchors off is my plan. Then come off with the ropes and do a bit of toing and froing, dig it into the ground, and so on and so forth. But I can't really film it because I haven't got a tripod. Well, I have, but it's all packed away and stuff. Otherwise, and it could be embarrassing, or it could be really cool, and then I'd be like, that's how you do it. But anyway, I'm getting a bit cocky, carried away now. So more later. If I've moored up successfully, the next you'll see is me going, and da-da, this is how we do it, solo-handed. Well, I don't know if I've got enough time to tell you what happened, because this lot is going to come down any minute now. But anyway, let me show you what happened. And if you know where this is, you will know that that's the River Thurn. And I'm right at the end of the dike that leads to Womack Water. Okay, literally it's going to start downpouring with rain. For those that worried about this, I did wear my life jacket. I've just taken it off. It's awful, these big, horrible foam ones. Better to be safe than sorry, but once you're done dealing with it, take them off. So anyway, I've thrown me off me rond anchors, okay? Let me just show you. I've thrown the rond anchors off the boat, right? I've then got off the boat with both the ropes, and everything's going according to plan, except I'd left the boat slightly in gear, in reverse. And I'm on the bank thinking, this wasn't this heavy before, this boat walking along. And I'm thinking, where's me bloody rond anchors? They've gone off somewhere. Thank God for this 5 mile an hour sign here. Quick loop round that, stopped the boat going backwards, and then jumped up, put it in neutral, and now it is actually starting to rain. But I think the tip is, in future people, just pull that out so you know you're in neutral, and then there can be no silly mistakes. This is going to hail and I don't know what. So from day 3 of the captain's blog, on whatever this piece of water that leads to Womack Water is, I hope you're having a lovely evening, and I'm going to go in and get dry. So till tomorrow, bye bye. I thought I'd show you the inside of this boat when it's all sort of done up for night. It's very cosy indeed. The curtains completely sort of envelop the whole saloon, and what with the nice soft seating and the cushions, it really is a very nice place to be. So I just thought I'd show you this. Very good lighting, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you what I've been doing, which is because of this here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn that on, and that's a 5-watt low energy bulb. Okay, so there we are, we're on. And then I'm going to turn these off. Now these are 2 8-watt 12-volt bulbs. So that's 36 watts if you add all these up. Turn those off. And now you've got a much warmer light, just like at home. And on a boat this is perfectly adequate and adds even more to the coziness. So just a little thing to show you in the evening time. And so I'm gonna edit the video, upload it, and get it on YouTube for you.